What's up, everybody? This is your man, Cat Daddy. This is episode 5 of the Cat Daddy podcast show that I'm recording on my own. And today I want to talk to you about 15 minutes. If y'all got about 15 minutes, if y'all taking a shit or stuck in traffic or doing whatnot, hear me out. About 4, maybe 5 months ago, I took up a hobby of doing virtual races online, and I spoke about it on my YouTube channel. There's a couple of reviews of the medals of different companies and distances, and on my YouTube channel at Cat Daddy Podcast Show. And this is not what I want to talk about. I'm not doing no reviews. I just want to talk about the whole concept about virtual races and what they are and what's my standpoint on them, my opinion. Now, virtual races, you don't do them online. You just buy the race. You go do your stuff, which is 3 miles towards, 400, 800 miles you want. Normally, they're not timed. There's some that are, some aren't. And at the end, you put your GPS screenshot of the distance that you accomplished and your medal. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't want to talk about the reviews. I'm just talking about the concept itself. Now, within about 5 months, I already accomplished or completed about 40 of these different races. The shortest one was, I believe it's like 3 kilometers, which equals to like 1.9 miles. And I'm currently doing one that's like 848 miles right now. So, I mean, it has big range within 40 medals. And my wife, I included her in some races, so she has like 6 or maybe 7. My daughter started taking up this hobby, and she has about 16 medals, I think, overall. Maybe she'll have 14, and she likes it. And I like it too. It's a good way to keeps myself out there, active, doing exercise. Now, before about 3 weeks ago, I used to do it every night, boom, 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 go hit the streets and do between 3 miles to 13 miles, and I'll do that within 5 nights a week. Because of my schedule change now, I'm doing about 3 times a week, between 3 miles to, last Saturday I pushed myself to 13, but I'll probably gonna do between 3 to 6 miles a night, about 3 nights a week. It's gonna be, between 9 to 12 miles altogether per week. And it's a good way to, like I say, you challenge yourself, you push yourself, stay active, and at the end you get a little nice reward for your effort. It's not free, so therefore you gotta spend money. But I have met some cool people online from Canada. I got this homegirl I met. Her name's Mary. Cool. I met some other people too from India. This is a dude named Mike from India, and this other homeboy from Portuguese named Joel. Pretty cool cats. We're all staying active and hitting the streets, whether you're walking, jogging, cycling, or even swimming, or even a treadmill on a rainy day. We're all fighting a good fight together from different parts of the world. So it's cool, it's not bad. And I started doing it on my own. I try to, have my wife jump on board. She started doing it, just stay active, but she's not really into the medals, so she kind of chilled. My daughter started doing it. She likes it. Me and her go out there, and of course, I do a lot less miles per night. I'm more active than my daughter, and which is cool. Everybody to each his own. I know people that do 26 miles a night. I can't do 26 miles. I done 3 half marathons, which is 13 miles. I done 3 of those within 2.5 months, and they're killer, man. They take a lot out of you. But anyway, and recently I just signed on to do I think it's a 3 mile converts to 3 kilometers with my dog. It's a Cookie Monster Sesame Street race, which is, you get the Cookie Monster medal, and you got the Elmo medal. They combine with magnets and they form a bigger medal. I think I'm whenever the medals and the bibs are, because someone will give you race bibs too and shirts and whatnot, but this one has race bibs and medals come in. I'm gonna go out there and hit those 3 miles with my dog Bane. He just turned a year old, and he's a blackmouth cur, or black nose or blackmouth cur. I don't even know, but he's up there, so he's active, so he could hit those 3 miles. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's hell of a rewarding once you see the medals and the distance that you accomplish, whether it's 3 miles or like 800 whatnot miles. It's cool, man. It's cool. I really tell people that you don't know what you are capable of accomplishing until you accomplish it. And if it's not hard, it doesn't change you. If you don't feel pain, it's not affecting you. So, I mean, I had a couple of friends that were from the military, and one of them was like, hey, if it ain't raining, we ain't training. Or another motto, which I should like, is like, hey, if there's blood in the field, we'll play in the mud. So, it's a no pain, no gain type of deal. But at the same time, don't push yourself to the limit of to where you're going to break down and get sick. Because I heard a lot of people online saying, hey, man, I pushed myself a little bit too hard, and I'm dehydrated. I twisted my ankle. Just two inches off, man. Just everybody be cool and chill out. And, I mean, your limits, right? You're not gonna be like, I'm like T1000 Terminator and run and backflip and 2 inches on. But what I noticed too, what I do, my love for cats, therefore, the show's called Cat Daddy. I go around the neighborhood, and, when I hit those 3 to 10 miles or whatever, I stop and feed the cats, the neighborhood cats, the strays. And, man, I love doing that. The kitties love me. They recognize me when I'm approaching when I turn the corner of the street, they all fly and, meet me. There's between 15 and 30 cats a night. And I got about 5 to 7 cats that pop up in the my front porch and meow meow meow, whether it's in the morning or in the evening or at nighttime. I mean, I don't mind spending the extra cash to buy a bigger box of cat food to feed the cats outside my house or around the neighborhood. I love cats. I've done it before. I mean, my wife used to work at a veterinary clinic, and they I would go, and on the side of the clinic they'll have like some cats. I'll feed the stray cats. I mean, it must be hard to be hungry and not being able to say, hey, I'm hungry, So, I mean, I do that. It's pretty cool. But, those virtual races, and there's different virtual races out there. There's a company named Pacer, which I already spoke about on my YouTube channel. Y'all go check it out, please. Hit a like and comment, and, follow my show. And YouTube, we're here, please. Don't be hating. And, it's this virtual race company. It's called Pacer Virtual Challenge. There's a Conquer Virtual Challenge. There's a Yes Fit Virtual Challenge. There's a E-Runner Virtual Challenge. There's Space Bib Virtual Challenge. There's different ones that they'll just pop up in the feed, and you click in. Says, hey man, it's a pretty cool distance, pretty cool medal. Let me go ahead and try it. I suggest anybody out there should at least try one virtual race. I mean, after my first race was a 13-mile one, but it wasn't like like start to finish. It took me about a week to do. That's not what I done 3 that you have to do it that day. This one was a 13-mile challenge that it took me as long as I wanted to. But I did about 4 miles, 3 miles a day, and it finished it within 5 days. Well, the first one I did, I was really scared. Like, man, I'm going to take me like 2 years to do. It wasn't 2 years. You guys could do a 5 kilometer, which is 3 miles. A normal person will probably walk about 5 miles a day. Boom. It feels good. It feels even better when you go out there and just aim to, finish that race in one day. Whether they do 1 mile to 3 to 5 miles, dude. I'm not repeating myself. It's a simple gig. Please go ahead and everybody just drop a comment and a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Cat Daddy Podcast Show. Hit me up at my Facebook page, which is Cat Daddy Podcast Show. I got an Instagram, my personal Instagram, or my Podcast Daddy Podcast Show one, which is Cat Daddy Podcast Show Instagram. I'm at Google Podcast. I'm on Spotify as You guessed it, Cat Daddy Podcast Show. And I'd like to give a shout out to my homeboy Luis. Real cool cat, man. Really cool cat. I'm going to try to get him on the show so we talk about, the hobby that me and him have in common. Which I'm pretty sure if I sit down with this dude, we have a lot more in common than just playing Magic the Gathering. But real cool guy. I worked with him close to 5 years ago, and I was just texting him earlier tonight, and he's awake right now. So shout out to my homeboy Luis, brother. I love you like a brother. Take care, and I hope to see you soon. So we do a podcast show together, and shout out to everybody out there that just gives me a tryout. May not follow me, but at least hit the like. I want to see if people at least want to pay attention to what I'm saying for about 10 to 15 minutes. And if you don't like it, okay, cool, fuck it. Just drop a comment, say, hey, you suck. And I'll take that. Hey, you want to tell me I suck? Fuck it, I suck. But I want to see that my voice gets out there and has I don't really care about a fan base, but I just want to see that my voice is heard. And special shout out to my homeboys and homegirls from across the world that partake in this virtual races. Like I said, my homegirl from Canada, Mary, she does a lot of races that I do. I hit her up, she hits me back, and sometimes she's doing a race and I'm thinking like, should I do it? And she's like, hey, I'm doing it. So I say, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And there's races that I actually turn her to different companies, and she's bought 2-3 races from this company that she didn't heard of, but I have a couple of races under my belt from this company. So shout out to Mary, you go girl, and shout out to my homeboy Luis. And until next time, man, everybody out there, take care of one another. And, if you see a cat or dog out there, come on, just go ahead and feed them. Please, just feed the cats out there and dogs. All right, then. Talk to you later.